Okay. Restart? No, I don't want to restart. I wanted to resume. I see the word resume. Good. It's got a marker like the DVD recorder. Alright. And a DVD player. Alright. And action. Like I said, these are my ideas that a Christian Russian guy drew for me exactly to the way I wanted them, and he sent them through me. This is when I had a Web TV Plus, and you could have a built-in fax machine in a way, and he faxed them to me, and I printed them up on the printer, and then I thanked him, and he said, "You can share these, Bill. I just give them out freely. These are your ideas, but I drew them up, and if you want to know how things are done." And I was like, he's good. He's like Fernando, and he's P1, and he's like Gato Preto and Fact Fusion and all of them. They're really good with line drawings. I'm not a good drawer. My nephew William is, and Eugene, and Tommy, and Dave Duncan, and I don't know if Michael Klein draws or not. But anyway, resume play. These are my ideas, and the Christian Russian guy drew them for me, and that was nice of him to do that. That's one thing about us born-again Christians. We go out of our way to help someone. Alright. Action. Hopefully it'll start where I last left off. Good. See, these are my ideas, and he drew them for me because I'm not a good artist. I tried my hand at it. I got kind of good, but then I lost the knack of it. But I got good at doing sleight of hand and understanding illusions and juggling. So that's my skill. Corey Asher, I've seen his drawing. He definitely could draw this real good on illusions. I've seen his artwork, and he drew a good dragon too. Somewhere I have those papers still. I misplaced them, but I know I have them. They might be in the garage in a container. I'll check in here first, because then I could get a better angle of it. Right now, this is what I'm recording of me showing how it's done with the papers when I had it. The drawings that he said to share, I can share to everyone. In a way, it kind of helps him get recognized on how good he's at artwork. So he's helping me, and in turn I'm helping him. And we're all doing it freely. Kind of hard to see it from this computer, but I'm trying my best. Maybe if I cut the main light off, maybe it'll help. Russian guy knows exactly how when I said I wanted to when I explained in detail on illusions, in turn he made drawings of what I wanted. Gato Prito is very good at it too. He's real quick at doing drawings too. Fernando, due to his he works on a regular basis, so it takes him longer to do the computer drawings. But they're good though. If you look at Fernando's artwork, Fernando P1, Art Zone Productions, even on Facebook, he's really good. And he's good at close-up work too, not just in computer. He's good at making not only computer graphic drawings like Sean Dowdy and all them, but Christian friend Sean Dowdy. Thinking about it, I think Tony Culpepper can draw good too. I don't know if Eugene's dad, Raymond Smith, can draw. I really can't remember. But I know he's good in black belt and all that stuff. And a ninja outfit. It's good that his dad became a Christian when he was listening on the cassette that Bob Cooper gave him. Pete Rice Rebellion of Big Red. When I asked him if he would draw them for me, he drew them. And when I got to draw it, I was like, wow, he's good. He drew exactly how I wanted it. He's got death soul design and everything. He said to share it with everyone, so that's what I'm doing. Like God says, capital G-O-D, freely you have received, freely give. It's kind of hard to show everything at this angle. But anyway, you get the gist of it. should have asked them to draw the imploding building, the steel table for the sawhorses. I didn't think about it at the time, but that's okay. This is good. This is good.
A long time ago, you hide a person in a box and do what you're seeing here. Or the table's small enough for the person to longer. They stick their feet on there and you separate the box. But here,
If you wanted, you could use high-tech, realistic, electronical legs and feet if you wanted to, but two people are just as good as anything.
Anyway, I think I've heard mechanics say that take up a notch too. Anyway, and also that I can't think of that famous chef, Erwin, they go to Powell or something. He says, take it up a notch. Erwin Gold, I can't think of his name now. Well, Eugene knows what I'm talking about. Arrow Gold, I can't think of it.
Oh, that one I don't have to really worry about because everybody's revealed the wires for the flying, and as Mitch Leary said and others, the patent is free out on Google if you know how to look up patents. That lemon meringue pie was good. And then Banshee had a horse chocolate cake for his, and Tommy's got cheesecake to eat, or either Banshee's got an extra cake that's the cheesecake. Anyway, Tommy said there was two girls or two ladies right behind them that also had birthdays. That's nice. So 3 people had birthdays, Bobby's story and the 2 girls. if I'm talking about the Great Wall of China at this moment, when I mentioned double, I don't think I knew about it was Christopher Hart, but now I know the double is Christopher Hart, illusionist who tours with Copperfield.
Which is Corey Hart.
He even said it on his website.
No,
He said even for the first part of the Great Wall of China.
He's an illusionist magician too, who tours with Copperfield.
And in the Addams Family movies that I also got, along with the TV series, but the movie version, live action, not the recent animation cartoon, which is good also, but there's been a cartoon version on a TV series classic. But anyway, and even a Addams Family Halloween special. I need to look that up. But anyway, maybe on the complete collection, maybe it's in there. I mean, I got the complete collection. We haven't finished watching it all. Maybe it's there. But anyway, although there was an episode of a Halloween special, maybe it's on YouTube somewhere. Anyway, I know the Paul Lynn Halloween special. I got that recorded. Yeah. I used to thought it was a shadow projector, but I learned later on that it's a Christopher Hart illusionist who doubles in Copperfield's illusions, including the Great Wall, because he even mentions it. And also, there was a Target commercial where it was showing many versions of Copperfield getting ideas of walking through the wall to the one they really eventually found what they were proud of. And that was just a Target commercial. That's a store that used to be a gas station. Well, you know, a little mini mart with a gas station. Then it branched out to what it is now. It's a good sized store. Rebecca is thinking the same thing on when he mentioned the Statue of Liberty. We all got that right, but back in the day I used to thought just hold up a black sheet and leave the white sheet down and use black lighting in the crown, but you know, dead black against dead black is having a shadow with the generously bright lights. That would still work. Even Herbert Becker even said that would work. But we all agree it was a turntable. And there's a lot of evidence that stresses it's a turntable. And even Don Wayne on the biography of Copperfield says the way we move things, during rehearsal our calculation was off. And I'm thinking, well, move things, turntable. Ed Alonzo mentioned the turntable. He helped behind the scenes of raising the sheet and bringing it back down. Plus another magician. Penn Russell, magician, said he knows someone behind the scenes, and they said turntable. Chuck Quinley, a medic, more said he helped out and said it was a turntable. And then you got a Pan Am helicopter who said a turntable with special silent ball bearings. And then the park ranger made a model of it with a turntable. I mean, and plus what I noticed, that on the black rim of the radar, you see like a sundial effect. So, and then Trickbusters noticed that the sheet don't go all the way down to hide waypoints and, you know, it might, you know, reference points. And they put a bush there so you wouldn't notice movement, and if you look hard enough you see that the bush moves a little bit. And to their knowledge there's never been a bush tree there before. Another magician did it with the Alpha Tower. They used a palm tree there. No, Fauntleroy, he's got a new way of doing it. He's got a way of, yeah, that's time misdirection. Yeah, I'm talking about the Great Wall of China. Isolation and interest perspective view. Fauntleroy, Lance Burton mentioned that on the Science of Magic, Part 1, Part 2. Hosted by Harry Anderson on Part 1, and in Part 2 by Lance Burton, Christian illusionist. And Steve Cohen on Jasper Mask and the War Magician, and then another episode on the History Channel where Fauntleroy talks about Jasper Mask and the War Illusionist. Steve Cohen uses a Jeep to show about dilating the eyes of men to watch the Jeep disappear. And then Fauntleroy makes 8 or 9 army tanks at night turn invisible using Jasper Maskman lighting idea with mirrors at angles split in half to make the Suez Canal vanish, and right in front of the airplanes flying by. Oh, wait a minute. I don't need to